believe I'm still alive.
At today's
More or less. Ow! Feels like I lost an argument with a train.
Well, chatting.
I can't go back.
And smiling and laughing.
I've got to get out of here.
And breakfast, lunch and dinner. And work. Catherine, I hope you'll all take a quick break for our daily recreational activity. Today we will all gather around the telly for a rousing round of Simon Says. Well, I won't be gathering around the telly. I'll be in the telly. Just like every day, I'll be playing it with you. And then there'll be cakes and prizes for all winners, and everyone's a winner, and
This is jammed. I'll need something to pry it open. I seem to have done a lovely job of breaking this door. I suppose I won't be climbing. It's Mrs. Stokes. I know. Trust me. I know. And it looks like she's gone off her rocker. Miss Bing always said I had a great future ahead of me. Probably said that to half the school when no one was listening. To sleep, perchance to dream.
Soldiers will get sick, and they didn't have joy to make them feel any better either. Well, a lot of Englishmen put their scientific brains to the challenge, and soon discovered that fresh vegetables would cure the problem right away. But how do you get fresh veg on board a boat that's not going to dock for months? Well, James Cook discovered that if you took limes on board, it would cure the sailors.
Strange how everyone looks the same. I wonder if that's just a side effect that's stuck.
But even their rum, don't you? They're not going to give up their rum, are they? Even if it's limey. And once they were drinking their daily rum with lime juice, they got to liking it. That was called grog. Yes, and that's why we Brits are called limeys, because we learned to put limes in our grog. Citrus fruits are just packed with vitamin C. So, why are you getting scurvy when you're not on a boat? Well, I'm afraid some of you have been a bit naughty. You're eating bread and meat and you're not having a traditional English two-veg. Some of you aren't even eating your potatoes. Imagine that. Well, bread does not contain vitamin C. And if you're eating millet bread or moss cakes, while they taste perfectly acceptable, they're not good sources of the C. I'm sad to say, though, I'm shared quite a taste with. Victory meat does not contain any vitamin C at all. Canned and preserved meats are generally very poor sources of vitamin C. Now, if you were on Captain Cook's ship discovering Australia, New Zealand, and Hawaii, you just had a bit of grog, and, well, you'd be right as English rain.
I'll tell you a secret.
I wish I'd died in the bombings.
This won't hurt a bit.
Please.
Look, I really need this.
Please don't kill me. Robber. Please don't.
Fog's probably starting to roll in about now. I can't believe I'm doing this.
I don't even know who this is.
It's getting late, isn't it? It's time for all good citizens to be getting ready to go to bed.
So many.
Would you like
I had
me
not
to
thought
read you a
death had
bedtime
undone
story?
so many.
Of course you would. Well, sit down next to the fire, if you've got one, and wrap a blanket around yourselves, and I'll tell you something that happened.
For whom the bell
Tonight's
tolls.
story is called The Pied Piper, and some people say it actually took place.
some people say it actually took place in our very own hamlet. But who knows? The past is deep and dark.
I don't know you.
Mists and strange things that move in the night. It's best not to go into it. Strange things happen in fairy tales, but even stranger and nastier things happen in the past.
Odd how the fog only comes at night.
Goodness, we're not living then, and our days are bright and filled with joy.
Before we begin, please listen to some personal messages to our friends. The rabbit has lost his watch. The rabbit has lost his watch. The taxi has arrived. The taxi has arrived. The fox is in the hen house. The fox is in the hen house. The dog is barking. The dog is barking.
Didn't we go to school together? Miss Bing's class.
Welcome to the Special Operations Executive. You're the new agent, aren't you? Alfie, what's his name? Great. Here are the other agents. This is Charlie Croker, Jack Carter, Gonville Bromhead, Joe Vandeleur, and Nigel Powers. But we're missing Peachy. Peachy Carnahan. He's been kidnapped, and you have to rescue him. All right? Brilliant. Here's everything you need to rescue Peachy.
Have you been sleeping all right?
Where's Peachy? You have to bring Peachy. We can't play without Peachy. If you won't play, I won't play.
In a very large, long, in a long, long room. You could still see the bruises on his face as he walked into the village square.
You're getting on my...
Are we mad? Or is it the world?
Who was Uncle Jack before he was Uncle Jack? I can't remember.
But the music had so moved him that he wished he'd been fast enough to follow it. The smith came out of the forest. He came to an inn. And there he told the story of the villagers of Hampton. And he waited a year and a day for them to come back.
I really ought to have a lie down. I should have gone with him.
Bugger off!
Eat, drink and be merry, for tomorrow you may be in the Garden District.
Roast beef, beef Wellington, Wellington pie, Bobbins pie, apple pie.
Ah, but where's Kilroy when you need him, eh?
Where do they bury them? I'll ask you that. You never see them burying them, like it's a big secret. Baked apple, baked potato, mashed potato. What happened to the gardens? Bangers and mash.
We would like to know, if you are, who you appear to be.
Pie and mash.
Can you tell me kindly who won Simon Says last Friday?
Right, it was Harry, wasn't it? Harry Jones. Harriet.
Thank you very much.
Larry. Am I getting warmer? No?
Get yourself back to the garden, you downer bastard.
Son off, you!
Fuck off! Oedipus didn't know what he was doing. Mum, I don't know you.
Bloody hell. I'm clapped out. I've got to find a bed.
I don't believe we've had the pleasure.
Back off, you.
Bugger off.
Sweet dreams, Arthur.
Be sure you're taking enough joy. There's no excuse anymore for feeling bad. You don't have to. Well, I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time. Tune in again next time and we'll hear the good news about leprosy. It's slow, but it's not at all true that your limbs just fall off. So don't worry if you're losing sensation in your extremities. You'll probably die of something else first. This is Dr. Jack Worthing saying, stay well, 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 and don't forget to take your drug. Goodbye.
I don't believe.
We're the men. We're the stuffed men.
Roast beef, beef Wellington, pie, remember the 5th of November. Remember the
They're gone. They won't go away. How? I don't know you. Mum, Dad, I've come
Night's
home.
coming on.
I don't believe we've had the pleasure.
This is not even my life. It's somebody else's.
Where does the fog come
Wish
from?
I'd died in the
That's the
bombings.
answer
You're not
to
Harry. You don't
everything
even look
I've
like him.
bet.
Where do they bury them? I'll ask you that. You never see them burying them, like it's some big secret.
I don't want money, but you've got to bring me honey! What are you waiting for? Go bother some bees! You must return here with a honeycomb, or you will never pass through this gate!
Well, it's getting late, isn't it? And it's time for all good citizens to be getting ready to go to bed. Would you like me to read you a bedtime story? Of course you would. I haven't finished the story of the Pied Piper of Hamlet, have I? Well, gather round and gather round. I'll tell you now. Last pleasant town of Hamlet. Rat. Horrible rat.
Tourists!
Have to eat your dog.
In a motley coat, and promised to get rid of every last rat by playing music.
It's actually sort of pretty at night, in a fatal sort of way.